rain-kissed canals, chocolatey delights, and medieval romance. Welcome to Bruges, a city that looks magical even on a rainy day. Hi everyone, and today, we will be exploring the beauty and history of this enchanting place. So, grab your umbrellas, and let's get started. Bruges, a gem in Belgium's crown, is a city that exudes timeless charm and a magical ambience. Situated in the northwest of Belgium, Bruges finds itself nestled between Brussels and the North Sea coast. Its strategic location made it a significant trading center during the Middle Ages and an essential port city. Its unique geography sets it apart from many other European destinations. Bruges is affectionately called the Venice of the North due to its intricate network of canals that gracefully weave through the city. These waterways not only add to Bruges' aesthetic appeal but also played a vital role in shaping its economic prosperity and cultural heritage. The best way to explore Bruges is on foot, and that despite the rain. We parked our car near King Albert I Park, and this was our starting point for today's adventure. Also known as Albertpark, this beautiful public park is named in honor of King Albert I, who reigned as the King of Belgium from 1909 until his tragic death in 1934. The park covers an area of approximately 7 hectares and provides a serene green oasis amidst the historical city center of Bruges. Despite its medieval allure, Bruges is a vibrant and thriving community. Its demographics consist of a diverse mix of locals and expatriates, with a welcoming spirit that embraces people from all walks of life. The city's population is relatively small, hovering around 120,000 inhabitants, contributing to its intimate and friendly atmosphere. The economy of Bruges thrives on tourism, as travelers from around the world flock to witness the city's architectural marvels, historic landmarks, and cultural richness. The well-preserved medieval buildings offer glimpses into the city's illustrious past. Beyond tourism, Bruges has evolved into a hub for innovative industries and economic activities. The city boasts a strong presence in the port and logistics sectors, capitalizing on its maritime heritage. Additionally, Bruges houses cutting-edge research institutions and educational facilities, fostering advancements in various fields. The Gunpowder Tower dates back to the late 14th century and was constructed as a defense tower. As its name suggests, the Gunpowder Tower was primarily used to store gunpowder and other munitions required for the city's defense. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Bruges takes pride in preserving its cultural heritage and architectural treasures. The local government and inhabitants actively engage in sustainable practices to maintain the city's historic character while embracing modern developments. One of the park's main features is the large central pond, which adds to the park's tranquil ambience. Here, you can find ducks and swans gracefully gliding across the water, adding to the park's picturesque charm. The pond is surrounded by well-maintained lawns, beautiful flowerbeds, and shaded areas with trees, making it an ideal spot for picnics or even leisurely walks in the fresh air. The Lake of Love is a man-made lake, formed by the damming of the nearby river. According to local folklore, the lake got its name from a tragic love story. Legend has it that a young couple, Minna and Stromberg, attempted to escape their family's disapproval by eloping. However, their plans were foiled, and Stromberg was killed while trying to flee with Minna. Heartbroken, Minna was forced to marry someone else, and in her grief, she is said to have died near the lake. The lake was then named Minwater in memory of their love story. The Lake of Love has become a symbol of romance in Bruges, and it is a popular spot for couples to take leisurely walks, enjoy romantic boat rides, and simply savor each other's company amidst the idyllic scenery. Sachuus, which translates to Lock House in English, is a historical building on the Lake of Love, and was constructed in the late 15th century. Its primary function was to control the water levels in the canals that crisscrossed the city. The canals served as essential waterways for trade and transportation, and maintaining their water levels was crucial for the proper functioning of the city's economy. During the warmer months, the lake's surroundings come alive with vibrant flowers and lush vegetation, adding to the enchantment of the area. In the evenings, the lake and its surroundings are illuminated, creating a magical atmosphere for evening strolls. Many visitors can be seen sitting on the benches along the water's edge, taking in the tranquility of the place and capturing the beautiful moments in photographs. From the Lake of Love, we walked in the direction of the Beguinage. This tranquil and picturesque place in the heart of Bruges holds a significant place in the city's history and cultural heritage, offering visitors a glimpse into a bygone era. One of the notable features of the area is the presence of horses and horse-drawn carriages. The cobblestone streets are often adorned with these elegant animals and their carriages, adding to the nostalgic atmosphere of the city. Horse-drawn carriages have been a traditional mode of transportation in Bruges for centuries. They offer a unique and leisurely way to explore the city, allowing visitors to take in the sights and sounds at a relaxed pace. The horses and carriages are often seen lined up waiting to take tourists on guided tours through the enchanting streets of Bruges. These carriage rides are not only a popular tourist attraction but also contribute to the city's romantic and historic charm. The clip-clop of the horses' hooves echoes through the narrow streets, creating an unforgettable experience for those who choose to take a ride. If you wish to experience a tour of Bruges on a horse-drawn carriage, then make your way towards the Horse Head Drinking Fountain, which is a fountain that is made up of two horse heads, carved in stone, acting as spouts from which water flows. It is located near the bustling market square, and near the Beguinage. The Beguinage dates back to the 13th century when it was established as a community for religious women known as Beguines. The Beguines were devout women who chose to lead a pious and independent life, dedicating themselves to prayer, charitable work, and service to the community. They were not nuns but lived in a semi-monastic environment, and the Beguinage provided them with a safe haven and a supportive community. The Beguinage has been meticulously preserved throughout the centuries, and many of the houses and buildings have retained their original character. The architecture of the Beguinage reflects the simplicity and serenity that characterized the lives of the Beguines. The site features charming whitewashed houses, cobblestone pathways, and tranquil gardens, creating a peaceful and serene ambience. The Beguinage is typically enclosed by high walls, offering a sense of seclusion from the outside world. While the Beguines no longer reside there, the site remains a place of peace and reflection. One of the most notable features is the chapel, that served as the spiritual center of the community, providing a space for prayer, reflection, and communal gatherings. The Beguinage, along with other historical sites in Bruges, has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognizing its significance in preserving the city's cultural heritage. The area surrounding the Beguinage is as charming and historical, dotted with charming shops and cafes. We wandered through the quaint streets, exploring the unique boutiques and often stopping by to enjoy delicious Belgian treats and coffees. The cozy cafes offer the perfect spot to sit back, relax, and soak in the picturesque surroundings. The nearby canals, which are characteristic of Bruges, further enhance the allure of the area. Visitors can also enjoy boat rides along the canals, offering a different perspective of the city's beauty and historical landmarks. On our way towards the Church of Our Lady, we passed through the shopping district of Bruges. We were greeted by a charming shopping ambience that delights the senses and captures the essence of the city's vibrant culture. The area was a delightful mix of local boutiques, specialty stores, and unique shops. The cobblestone street itself adds to the charm of the shopping ambience, transporting us back in time to Bruges' medieval past. As we walked, the historic facades of the buildings on either side tell stories of a bygone era, blending seamlessly with the modern shop fronts. The canals of Bruges were originally constructed for both defensive and commercial purpose, and served as a means of transportation for goods, connecting Bruges to nearby towns and ports. They are lined with beautiful medieval buildings, many of which date back to the city's golden era. We still have a lot more to see in Bruges, and perhaps, now is a good time to request for your support, by asking you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to leave us a like or a comment after you have watched this video. Remember to click the notification bell so that you do not miss out our next video release. The Bonifacius Bridge is a popular destination for photographers and tourists alike. Its vantage point offers stunning views of the canal and the picturesque buildings along its banks. The reflections on the water's surface create a beautiful mirror effect, making the bridge a favorite spot for capturing the essence of Bruges' romantic ambience. It spans the canal called the Gronere, a beautiful waterway lined with historic buildings that reflect in the tranquil waters below. The surrounding area exudes an old-world charm, making it an ideal spot for leisurely walks and capturing postcard-perfect photos. The Church of Our Lady is a significant religious landmark in Bruges. It is one of the most prominent churches in the city and holds great historical and artistic importance. The church boasts an impressive brick tower that stands at 122 meters tall. One of the most renowned treasures housed within the Church of Our Lady is the sculpture of the Madonna and Child by Michelangelo. Within the perimeter of the church, you'll find a peaceful courtyard and well-kept gardens. These green spaces offer a tranquil retreat from the bustling city, providing a place for quiet reflection and contemplation. And of course, the Bonifacius Bridge is nearby the church. Did you know that it is also called the Lovers' Bridge? Due to the fact that engaged and newly wedded couples enjoy taking photographs there. A few meters away from the bridge is a magnificent red gate that opens up into a narrow cobbled street that leads to the St. John's Hospital. The rain had stopped and we were already looking forward to the next part of our little adventure in Bruges. So far we have been mesmerized by Bruges' historic centre, that is as equally rich in cultural heritage as it is architecturally beautiful. Dating back to the 13th century, with construction continuing over the centuries, making it one of the oldest buildings in Bruges, the Church of Our Lady features a blend of architectural styles, primarily Gothic, with some Romanesque elements. Its majestic exterior is characterized by towering spires and stunning brickwork. The 122 meters tower is one of the tallest brick structures in the world and visitors can climb the tower to enjoy panoramic views of the city. The construction of the church began around 1225. However, it took several centuries to complete, with various additions and renovations made over the years. The church's construction continued into the 15th century, making it a showcase of different architectural styles, primarily Gothic. Over the centuries, the Church of Our Lady underwent numerous renovations and restorations to preserve its historical and architectural integrity. Efforts were made to repair damage caused by fires, conflicts, and the passage of time, ensuring that this cultural landmark would continue to stand for generations to come. Today, the Church of Our Lady stands as a testament to Bruges' rich history, architectural ingenuity, and artistic heritage. It remains an active place of worship, a cultural treasure trove, and a cherished symbol of this enchanting Belgian city. We crossed the bridge once more, to the other side, where Arentshof, a small public garden, is located. It features well-maintained paths that wind through lush greenery, providing visitors with a pleasant place to take a leisurely stroll or sit and enjoy the natural surroundings. There is a variety of flowerbeds with colorful blooms, adding to the garden's charm and making it a lovely spot for nature lovers and photography enthusiasts. At its center you can also find the sculpture of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The Beguinage Museum is a renowned art museum, and is considered one of the city's most important cultural institutions, known for its impressive collection of artworks spanning several centuries. The museum's collection focuses primarily on Flemish and Belgian art, with masterpieces from various periods on display. Visitors can explore artworks ranging from the early Netherlandish paintings to pieces from the Renaissance, Baroque, and modern art movements. Near the Church of Our Lady are several small shops and restaurants. We stopped at Marzipan and Nougat shop, located nearby. It is called Arentshof. Kindly excuse my pronunciation. It is best that I leave a link to it in the description below. If you have the chance, do drop by and try their sweets. We had been walking for hours, and we started to feel hungry. We made our way towards the market square. We passed by the St. Salvator Cathedral. It is one of the oldest and most important churches in Bruges, boasting a rich history. The original church was likely founded by Saint Armand, a missionary bishop, during the early Christian period. One of the most popular streets, stretching from Markt Square, the central square of Bruges, to the outer ring of the city centre, is Steenstraat. It is known for its vibrant shopping ambience and a wide range of stores and boutiques. Visitors can find an array of shops selling everything from fashion and accessories to chocolates, souvenirs, and handmade crafts. It is an ideal place for shopping enthusiasts to explore and discover unique items and local specialties. The street is lined with beautiful buildings, many of which boast traditional Flemish architecture. As you walk along Steenstraat, you'll be immersed in the city's medieval charm, with cobblestone paths and picturesque facades. In addition to shopping opportunities, there is also a variety of restaurants and eateries where you can take a break and enjoy delicious Belgian cuisine. This unique street is occasionally host to various events and festivals throughout the year. During special occasions or festive seasons, it comes alive with decorations, entertainment, and activities for locals and visitors to enjoy. Steenstraat is pedestrian-friendly, allowing visitors to explore the street at a leisurely pace without worrying about vehicular traffic. The central location of the street makes it easy to reach on foot from various parts of the city. Markt Square is located at the heart of Bruges, making it easily accessible and a starting point for many visitors exploring the city. The square is surrounded by important landmarks, historic buildings, shops, restaurants, and cafes, making it a hub of activity throughout the day. It is a vibrant and bustling square surrounded by beautiful medieval buildings, making it a popular gathering place. One of the most prominent and iconic structures in Markt Square is the Belfry of Bruges. This medieval bell tower dates back to the 13th century and stands at an impressive height of 83 meters. Visitors can climb the 366-step tower for panoramic views of Bruges cityscape. In the square, you will often find horse-drawn carriages waiting to take visitors on a charming tour of the city. This romantic and traditional mode of transportation allows visitors to explore Bruges in a unique and nostalgic way. Around the edges of the square, you are sure to find numerous outdoor cafes and restaurants with terraces. This provides a perfect spot for visitors to relax, savor local cuisine, and enjoy the view of the bustling square. Another significant building on Markt Square is the Provincial Palace, an elegant neo-Gothic structure built in the late 19th century. The building features beautiful architectural details and a grand facade, adding to the square's overall charm. The center of the square features a statue known as the Bredel and de Koninck Monument. The monument was erected in 1887 to commemorate the bravery and heroism of these two figures and to celebrate the spirit of freedom and resistance demonstrated by the people of Bruges during the uprising. The square is lined with stunning medieval buildings that showcase traditional Flemish architecture. Many of these buildings are adorned with ornate facades, step gables, and other decorative elements that reflect Bruges' rich historical heritage. The Belfry of Bruges is another UNESCO World Heritage Site. It dates back to the 13th century when its construction began. It was originally built as a watchtower and defensive structure for the city. Over the centuries, the tower underwent several expansions and renovations, resulting in its current height. Right behind the Belfry Tower is another shopping street that runs parallel to the Groningen Canal. A variety of stores sell products such as luxury textiles, woolen goods, clothing, accessories, and gifts. The Torture Museum is located there. But perhaps the highlight of this street is the Beer Wall. The Beer Wall Street is a famous beer bar in Bruges known for its impressive display of beer bottles covering its walls. The bar's interior is adorned with shelves filled with a vast collection of beer bottles, creating a visually striking beer wall that showcases the diverse range of beers available. It has the most unique slogan, "The only place where heaven is downstairs." Along Straat, you will also find various restaurants and cafes where you can take a break from shopping and enjoy a meal or a cup of coffee. Many of these establishments offer outdoor seating, allowing visitors to relax and soak in the city's atmosphere. Due to its proximity to the canals, it means that visitors can enjoy picturesque views of the waterway and the historic buildings reflected on its surface. The last stop for today is the Bruges City Hall. This is a historic and impressive building, and is one of the city's most significant landmarks and a prime example of Gothic architecture in the Low Countries. Bruges City Hall was constructed between the 14th and 16th centuries, and its architecture reflects the Gothic style prevalent during that period. The building's design features ornate facades, pointed arches, decorative spires, and intricate sculptures, showcasing the craftsmanship and artistry of the time. We have been through the Albertpark, explored around the Lake of Love and the Bridge of Love, introduced the horse carriage tours, seen the Church of Our Lady, walked past the St. Salvator Cathedral, and visited the Markt Square as well as the Belfry Tower. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell, so you won't miss our next adventure. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Bruges, and until next time, keep exploring the world.